Hello, and this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting to you from our TBC, meaning the Billion Coin live broadcast number 169. That's correct. 169 live broadcast since I started back in March of this year. It's an honor to represent the Billion Coin, which is a great opportunity while we continue to build towards our billion verified members in this opportunity, as well as completing our mission to help and get rid of global poverty as we know it here on Earth. So I should be having someone here with me very soon here. Okay. Should have someone with me very soon. I don't see it. I'm looking at viewers. So I should have it here any moment. I know I have my regular people here. You know, my dear love that's from Tennessee always supports me. To you and to my little one, Kayla, that always there supporting me. Okay, I see you there. I see the one viewer here, so I know who it is. And I hope I have Kayla from here local, have someone here watching me because I know she loves watching me. That's that little 2-year-old that's always there, always there. Okay? All right. Now, like I said before, we're growing massively, but we got to grow more. And we got to get more people involved in this opportunity called the Billion Coin that we refer to as TBC. We're now at 3.2, almost at that 3.3 mark, but we're still a long ways from that 1 billion mark. And during that time, we will max out at our ultimate price, meaning we cap off, we're done. We achieved it. But while we're getting there, we got to help as many people out there. I was talking to my loved one that's watching me now that we talk about that all the time about. She's a very giving person, and I'd like to know that we all got to be giving. Okay, on this beautiful Sunday afternoon here in the United States, and I know that it's beautiful for other viewers that may see this. I don't know if I have anyone come on because I haven't seen anyone else come on just yet. Because I know that people all okay. I see the second viewer. That got to be probably Miss Kayla watching me. So I'm gonna just say this: as we continue to move forward in the Billion Coin, what I often talk about is that we get more people on our opportunity. We have to make sure that we're educating them properly. Because see, if we don't educate these people properly, they're gonna come on board expecting more from admin, TBC admin. When I speak of admin, I'm talking about administration. And what's going to happen is they're going to expect more of them, while admin has constantly been giving more and more to us, more tools, more education for us to be successful. See, admin is giving pretty much everything they need to us at this point. They gave us the Fast Start system, the system that teaches you how to be successful and cash flow in TBC. They're giving you the script, the icebreakers, and all of what to use on Facebook Messenger. They gave you a tree, an imagery of a tree, an apple tree, and talked about we're the roots. The broadcasters, the leaders. I'm one of them, one of many. Okay? I'm one of many voices now, TBC. I had the honor to be on Doc Dan's live broadcast two days ago. Okay? I just happened to see it on YouTube when I was going to my YouTube channel. It's on his YouTube channel. I had ATM Irene from Uganda on my YouTube channel just about a day ago, just yesterday. Now, I don't have anyone here that's in the live chat that like to come on with me, but it's an honor. I have the Google Hangout link. If anyone to come, even if my loved one want to come, be brave and come out, that'd be great. Okay, but no matter who actually come on this chat, feel free to come on and offer anything you want to say about the Billion Coin and how you want to be able to help get rid of people off of poverty. You know, Red and I will be going in the next few months, going to Africa for a couple of weeks, I'm hearing. And it's going to be a great honor to meet so many people that's expecting us. I've had a lot of Africans of different countries in that continent to reach out to me. You know, they reach out to me. They're excited that we're coming. They're excited. They've seen the knowledge that I have gained in TBC only because the likes of our TBC blog, our main source. What I call sometimes refers as the Bible of TBC, because it gives us all kinds of information how to be successful. At the same time, it keeps us updated on the events around the world that happen around us that have an indirect effect on all of us, but it has an effect. It may have an indirect effect, but it has an effect. And in some, it may have a direct effect, depending on where you are in the world. Okay? Because see, our government, as I've stated to you before, they are not working to help you directly. Okay? They tend to think of things of a holistic approach, and they approach things like that. They don't deal with you specifically. At least that's how they are here in the United States. And when sometimes you deal with things in a holistic approach, sometimes you don't actually help the real people who really need the help. And see, that's the same kind of mentality that people are experiencing in parts of Africa and parts of different parts of our Asian countries that's poor. The government is not really helping them because in some countries, they're not even thinking of it as a holistic approach. They're not even attacking any problem that they're having. And people are getting more poor over time. Day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, and decades by decades. They've been experiencing that same kind of thing in different parts of the world. Now, I put a lot of my attention towards that continent of Africa and other parts of Asia. I know they have poor areas in the Philippines, and Bangladesh, and Thailand. There are people all over the world who are in poverty. And do you know, I've said this before, do you know a lot of them are children? There are children actually get this, there are children drinking water, they're getting diarrhea from drinking bad water because the water is not clean. You hear what I'm saying? But we can go right to, we buy bottled water all the time. We can drink water. Thank you for being here, HMI Rain. Thank you so much. But we got people, get this, we got people overseas don't have proper drinking water and not enough food to eat. But we can go right to our refrigerator and get food. You know, as I'm watching my sister a few minutes ago, because my sister and I here, we take care of my 92-year-old mother, who's, get this, still in her right mind. Can you believe that? And I watch her cook Sunday dinner. And I watched her go and get groceries. Isn't that see, I don't look at things like that as minimal. That's huge. Huge. That you can go and have money to get groceries. Now, she don't buy groceries to once a month. We buy enough to supply us for a whole month. There are people out there don't have enough food to eat for supply them a day. They may eat 2 to 3 times a week, if that. When I go to Africa, I just don't want, I mean, no harm, and anybody see this? I don't want to just see all the leaders. Yes, I want to see them. I want to see some remote areas. I want to go in a remote area where I can see people poor, living in basic huts. Don't even have somewhere to sit down. They sit on the floor. That's how people are living. See, for me, I don't take it lightly because I live comfortably. I don't take it lightly how other people are living. My heart goes out to them. That's why I expressed interest to admin that I want to go to Africa. And admin didn't grant me this because I stated on a live broadcast that I would love to go to Africa. They granted this because they saw the work I'm doing in the community. Now, I'm not saying that there are a lot of people out here doing great work in the community. I got a lot of people involved in TBC a lot in 2017, and I'm still doing it in 2018. I got to turn it up myself too. Listen, as I'm preaching to the choir, I'm also taking it in myself. I got to, Randy and all of us, we all got to do better. To cut off the time towards that billion members, I'm thinking, I was talking to Randy, I was talking to offline after he finishes that broadcast with Doc Dan and his wife and his kids. I was talking to them. And I was thinking, like we did a marathon broadcast for our second anniversary. Maybe we need to do that now. Do it now. Start doing that maybe once a week or once a month. Wherever how admin. This is a message out to admin that may see this. I was thinking about doing. I know we got to do this fast start system. I'm not deviating from the system by no means. I'm not saying that. I'm just adding something to it. Maybe did like every once in a while did a marathon type, like I would do a training, like Randy would do a training, like Doc Dam do a training, Lawrence Malecki, Dan Ewald, maybe ATM Marine, she wants to do a training. Maybe, I don't know. I'm talking about the broadcasters. We got several of them out there now. Some of them come on new. Brother Femi out of Nigeria. Brother Edward, who did Bishop E on when he first did the Bishop E on YouTube. These are some great broadcasters. So what we need to do, all right. So what we need to do is maybe have what you thinking is a marathon. And what we need to do now, just don't have the marathon. This is for training for people that's already TBC, but also talk about the process of TBC. Talk about the evolution. Just summarize the evolution. Then talk about how people can get involved by going through the fast start system. Everybody will have maybe an hour slot, maybe, because half an hour goes so fast. Maybe have an hour slot. Because I've noticed that has worked very well for other online businesses I've seen. I've seen some marathon type live broadcasts on YouTube, and it's worked very well for other businesses. I'm not saying this out to admin. Maybe that's something we need to try. Let's put our broadcasters to work. That's what I'm saying. And I'll lead the pack. I'm the one to bringing it for you. I can actually do an actual broadcast, do a summarize of TBC. I can also do the actual fast start from beginning to end. Or I can do all of that in an hour or less. Yes, I can. I can train people exactly how to do three-way communication because I was training that to the T, to the utmost. before TBC was even invented in another business I was in. And I closed at a 90% percentage rate or better. So I know exactly how that's done. I've already helped someone on my team do it just recently. So I'm telling you that if we could just all, if I could maybe do, I have actually a Zoom video account, and we can all rehearse this stuff with a lot of our broadcasters on what we're going to talk about during our time slots. We can do that behind the scenes. I don't know how admin would feel about this kind of thing, or Randy would feel about it. But I know we got a send button meeting tomorrow, by the way. We got a send button meeting tomorrow. Everybody that watched this broadcast need to be on. And it's at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That happens to be 9 o'clock Central Time for people in Tennessee and that region, Central Standard Time, and 10 o'clock a.m. my time. Then after that's over, all the broadcasters get on a broadcasters leadership meeting. Okay, that Randy talked to deal with. And I may bring that up in that broadcast meeting. And something came to my mind, and I don't know how anybody would feel about it, but I feel like we don't always have to wait to our second or our anniversary date in March to do a marathon type broadcasting. What if we did that more often? And I'm not expecting anything from admin. No cookies, none of that. I'm not expecting anything from them. All I'm just saying, could we do that? If admin wants to give us cookies for that, that's on admin, but I'm not expecting that at all. I'm just saying we need to do, I was just thinking how we could reach more people over time. And what we'll do, we will advertise in our location that we are having this marathon type live broadcast going on for 24 hours around the world. And everybody will have a time slot. Okay? Maybe some people have more than one time, so at least 2 time slots. So this is as admin, as you watch this video, this is a message to you. You know, I want to see how you feel about it, because I think that if we behind the scenes, our broadcasters, our leaders, get the word out that we're going to have this marathon. Now I know we do live broadcasts normally, but we did like a marathon type on every hour. I know we do that already to some degree, but we had actual people, main broadcasters, doing these broadcasts and doing a training at the same time. Maybe the second half of it, spend the first half talking about TBC and evolution of TBC and some things regarding our TBC, and then talk about a training. The training could be dealt with three-way communication. If you could deal with training, could be doing the fast start system, talking about the icebreakers, the strip, going through dissecting the strip, how it should be done. I mean, so many things we could talk about regarding TBC during that hour span. Look at Randy, when he first started broadcasting, nearly every broadcast was an hour, so he shortened it up. Mine this past week once I get someone on there, see if we get someone on our broadcast, that can take up some time, as they can do a training. It is just so many things we can take our broadcast to another level. As you notice, I've had more people on my broadcast lately. A.T. Irene was here yesterday. I was on Doc Dan's the day before. Actually, that morning the same day, I believe, in that morning time. Then A.T. Irene, you only here with my family, you know, that watch me all the time. They're just not on here on the live. They're just not here on our live chat, but they're always here watching me. Thank you so much for being here. You know, by the way, you gave a nice live broadcast today, matter of fact. Nice live broadcast. I saw Andrea Matlock from California. I saw she was there, and Lawrence Malecki, I believe, was there. I sent everybody the message that I was doing live broadcast, but you know, I understand it's Sunday afternoon. People it's a rest day for a lot of people around the world. They are out there enjoying their life like they should. You know, like I said today, I will only be doing. This is the only live broadcast I'm doing. I'm not doing 2 broadcasts this weekend because it's a holiday weekend for us called Labor Day, and we actually this is a national holiday for the United States and also in Canada, and we don't have everybody off. It's not like it used to be. Everybody was off. The hospitals, people got to work. The essential people, the law enforcement, the court systems are closed, but the law enforcement, the gas stations, fill up cars, they're open. But the basic people are a lot of people, thousands of people off work. Our federal government is off. Our state government is off. And our local government is off. It's off. Okay? That's how we do Labor Day here in the United States. It is a national holiday. It's been a national holiday for many, many years. And that day that we recognize that people work for a living, and they say that workforce, the employers, they say, let these people have off those days. Okay? Well, it's an honor to always supporting you, A.T. Irene, because you do wonderful live broadcasts. Was that, by the way, your 40th live broadcast today? I know you're right there at 40 or maybe over. Can you tell me, was that your 40th broadcast, Irene, today? Because I know she's getting up there in the numbers too. No, people are doing regular broadcasts. And she's doing it right from her phone. She's probably one of the few people that do it from their phone. And the only one that I've seen yet was able to come on someone else's live broadcast from her phone. So she knows exactly how to do that. I haven't seen anybody do that yet. Okay? I know that Sidonia Moraru out of Romania, she's been busy out there in Romania. She's the leader in Romania. She can actually do. Oh, it was her 40th. Yes, I thought it was your 40th. Okay, good. I thought it was your 40th because I know you was right at 40, right? You know, any day now. You're approaching that golden number 50. You know, just keep it on. Keep doing them as much as you can. You know, you may feel like today you didn't have a lot to offer, but just talking about what's on that blog, about coming to our Sinbad meetings. And by the way, our Sinbad meeting, like I said, is tomorrow. Well, guess what? Printam Kumar of India, he does it in Hindi on Tuesday, as well as Mbek Derek does it in French on Tuesday. So we have one Sinbad meeting. Randy Wilson has along with some of his leaders, and on tomorrow morning. Then on Tuesday morning, both Printam Kumar of India and Mbek Derek of Cameroon in Africa. He does it in French. Printam does it in Hindi. Okay? I know for me, I have not missed not one Sin Money since I got my Sin Money back on February 14th of this year. I'm there on time. Never miss it. There's too much valuable information. Too much valuable information. And like I said, A.T. Irene, make sure that you're on, since you're a broadcaster, because I know you're on the broadcaster's chat. Randy should put the Zoom link up there probably sometime tonight or early tomorrow morning about the broadcasters meeting right after. I mean, right after. As soon as you click off on the send button meeting, click on that Zoom link. Because most Zoom things can take basic membership. I mean, not the basic, the next membership, which is $14.99 per month. That's and I have that, and that's it can take up to 100 members. Even the basic one that you can have meeting up to 45 minutes free can take up to 100 members. We need more people at our send button meetings. 8,900 people, 800 and 900 people, and just hitting maybe 1,000. We got over 20, 30, 40,000 send buttons on. We got a lot of send buttons on. Now people wondering what is going on TBC. Well, if you're not If you're not plugged in, if you're not watching, if you're not studying the blog, if you're not at Send Button meetings, if you're broadcasting, if you're not at a broadcast meeting, Monday is a busy day for most broadcasts. For Randy, it's very busy because he's doing what? The Send Button meeting, the broadcast meeting. He's doing cash flow coaching too, and he also do his broadcast. 4 meetings he does on Monday. 4. Now for me, I'm at the Send Button meeting. I'm at the broadcast meeting that I participate in, and I do my broadcast. That's 3 meetings on Monday. So for broadcasters, that's a big day. That's a busy day for people. But they're done mostly during the morning. Then I do my broadcast later in the afternoon, my time. Most people in Africa are like 6 and 7 hours ahead of me. And my God, poor Dan, right now is almost 3:30, 3:27. Now, get this. Doc Dan, he's in the Philippines. They're 12 hours ahead of me. So it's 3:27 in the morning there. Surrender TBC Prayer War and Juzanne Paco, and I'm wondering, and I'm gonna speak about Juzanne in just a minute. They're 14 hours ahead. Australia like 16, 17 hours ahead of me. My God. Oh, and by the way, they say they're one of the first in the whole world to see the sunrise in that part of the world with whereas New Zealand in that area. Also, I wonder if anyone, I haven't heard from Juzanne for a while. Maybe she's very ill. That's not like her to do. She's been out of circulation for a while, so I know that's got to be what it is. I wish somebody over there in New Zealand would really see if they can find out what's going on with her, because I know she's very ill, and I hope and pray. Let's pray for her, because she hasn't been around. Haven't heard from her in a while, and she's done over 100 broadcasts. I'm really concerned about it. Hello, Susan Harder. Thank you so much for coming on. I guess your husband is busy. I don't see his name down here, so I understand Jacob Harder. That's his name. And I know John Harder. He's your brother-in-law who's down in Mexico. He's another one that does extra live broadcasts. So those that came later, I'm at right at the end of my live broadcast. I just want to talk about some just specific things going on today. Make sure, again, I'm going to say it last time, be at the Send Button meeting. Broadcasters be at the broadcast meeting as well after the Send Button meeting. Support our efforts, because the broadcasters are the ones doing most of the work. I don't mind. I wouldn't care if I got not one cookie that's worth some money. I would do it for the Billion Coin and admin. And admin, I hope you heard my cry for something that we can do like a marathon type broadcast, and maybe did that if we didn't do it but once a month or twice a month or something like that. Whatever you decide, even if you don't want to do it, that's fine. It was just an idea. I thought that we can do that. And we would be responsible for bringing people to get people here on our actual broadcast, because we can advertise outside of, when we out in the communities or ever how we want to advertise. I wouldn't advertise it on social network like Facebook. Just use your messenger. Don't use regular Facebook on any groups. So then you're inviting trolls to come to your broadcast. To this date, I don't believe I even had not one troll on my live broadcast. I've had just a few thumbs down. I don't know who's doing that. Maybe it's a troll, but they never make themselves visible. You see? They never make themselves visible. Because I know how to deal with a troll. I don't listen to all that crap they say. I just X them out of the way. See, if you pay them no attention, then you can deal with them better. For those that are having trouble dealing with trolls. When you invite different things, when you talk to them, you give them ammunition to come back at you. You cut trolls you cut them off at the throat area. You get rid of them. Okay? That's how you deal with trolls, bad people. Remember, I dealt with bad people all my life, and trolls are minimal to compared to the kind of people that I've trained to deal with. I've been dealing with bad people, like people that murder people. Yes, I put people away for for the rest of their life for that in my past profession. So I know how to deal with bad people. I was trained to deal with them. Negative people, I was trained to deal with negative people. And that's why I have a love for dealing with good, honest people that's here for our cause. That's here determined to get rid of poverty. Not just saying it, but actually taking action to do this. So I thank all of you for being here. It's an honor to be here with you all today, like it always is. There's Jacob. How you doing, Mr. Jacob? So he showed up. You know one thing why I said Mr. Jacob Harder, he may have only been in TBC for the last 4 months, but get this. Him and his wife, they are devoted to our cause, along with John. Their family are wonderful people. I hope I meet them in person one day. Wonderful people. You know? I would be great to see everybody here, which I know y'all will be at our Simba meeting tomorrow. And John, Jacob Harder, if you're not working at work or you can be present at the Sinbun meeting, there is a broadcasters meeting right after the Sinbun meeting. And if you're not aware of that, I can always send you the Zoom link once I get it from Randy, if you're not on our live chat. So you could be there. Because all our broadcasters need to be at the broadcasters meeting. That's a broadcasters leadership meeting that Randy runs. And I actually give some information too. And I want to talk about, I don't know, this was a thought of mine to do a marathon type broadcast. Okay? That go 24/7 for round the clock. And maybe we can have maybe have 2 slots each at different time periods. Just like we did last March during our 2nd anniversary of TBC. That same kind of thing. Because a lot of people saw that. A lot of people saw that. People need to hear from us more. You know, I've cried out for more for a lot of people to become broadcasters. Do you realize that when you skip over the fast start, you don't become a broadcaster, you're skipping over the system? So how do you expect to be successful and be a cash flow if you don't be a broadcaster? Because the people who are broadcasters, not all of us are cash flowing, but some of us are. And if you're not cash flowing, sign up for Randy's cash flow coaching. The success people are having are enormous in that program. Some people making $100 a day. It's only $10 a week for Monday through Thursday, 40 hours, $40 a month. $100 for the whole 12 weeks. So you're getting a bargain with that. It's worth it if you're making $100 to $200 a day. I think one of the guys, I can remember his name, he made like $1,200 last week. $1,200 for the whole week. I'm telling you. And guess what? Now that he knows what to do, his job now is to teach his team. And his team teach their team. That's how it's supposed to be done. Just don't take what Randy teach you and keep it. Teach people to teach people to teach people. Okay? All right. Oh, you did attend the last month. That's right, you were. Okay, very educational. Yes, yes. Glad to make sure you'd be there. Good, great job. Be there because we give some good training during that time. Hear from some great leaders. Okay? All right, I will see all of you all tomorrow. Probably more than one time because I know we won't see each other on the Sin Button meeting. I've been a host, one of the panelist one time there. I would love to be a panelist again as a Sin Bun meeting, Brandon Sin Bun meeting. But and I would be y'all would see me on the broadcasters meeting, because I just may bring up that idea of a marathon. I don't know how people feel about it. If they don't want to do it, that's fine. I've just brought it up. You know, I just brought it up because, see, I believe that we can do some a mixture of talking about TBC as our basic model, and at the same time we could talk about something like the three-way communication, centering more on that. Because I don't think everyone here at TBC know how to do three-way communications properly. I know for a fact you don't. You have to be trained to do that. You know, TBC showed us on the blog, but do you know how to do it? I learned how to do it. I said again, I learned how to do it way before it was even on the blog. I learned it through another business. I just plugged TBC into three-way communication. That's like, you can plug any business into three-way communication. It's about getting other people involved that's thinking about getting in TBC to the point they are in TBC. Okay? Then it's your job to train them so they can train others, as I said. All right? Okay. Thank you all that's been here. My little Kata, they're always watching. My loved one is always in Tennessee watching me. That's always special to me. And everyone here that's in this live chat that's been here today. Atim Irene or Irene Atim, either way. Susan Harder, Jacob Harder. Thank you all for being here. And if you want to see this live broadcast, the beginning part you missed, as soon as I stop it, you can go back and replay it. Okay? Make sure, one last thing, make sure when you do your live broadcast, make sure you log into your Crinkle Cash back office, go to send button, go all the way down to broadcast rewards, broadcasting rewards. And put your YouTube link and the date that you did it, which is drop down. They got a month there. You just click on it. And then put your link in the testimonial. Because admin is watching us. I've always said that they're watching your videos. There's no way I could have been on the blog 16 times since April 4th if they're not watching my videos. So they're watching yours too. Auntie Irene has been there before. John Hart has been there before. Paul Fisher's been before. Randy's there almost every day. I'm on there about once a week. I'm telling you. They are watching your broadcast. Become a great broadcaster. It comes with experience. And long as you are getting sharp and understanding and being a student of the blog, you'll be an excellent broadcaster. That's one of the best ways to become a broadcaster, is being a student of the blog, because you have you gain a bunch of knowledge you can just speak about and show people what to do. I did a demonstration just talking to you how three-way communication would go the other day. I've done it more than once. Okay? All right, so I see all of you all tomorrow around 3 o'clock my time. Please check your time zone, because it could be different from mine depending on what part of the world you live in. All right? Have a great day, and God bless you. Bye-bye.